Hello, ladies. I'm super excited to be sharing the March annual Deco Craft with you. I did give out this super cute clover. Um, it's just like a wooden decorative piece. And what I've already done is I have actually painted the background with some Master's Touch acrylic in milky white. All right, now this is, as you can see, my daughter's paint. Okay, and the only other color we had was like this ocean green, and I felt like it was not the right shade. And I was not up for totally making my own paint colors. So I went with kind of a cream color, which you can hardly see the difference between the wood and the paint, but it did give it a little bit more of a finished look. What we're going to do today is a little bit of decoupage, and I just realized I forgot to bring over my Mod Podge. So we are going to be doing some decoupage. So let me go grab that super quick. So sorry about that. So I do have both a satin finish Mod Podge and a matte finish. I'm going to do a matte just kind of for the base to get it to stick, and then I'll probably do a satin on the top. So what I have already done is I have cut some squares that are 4¼ by 4¼ If you want a little extra, you can do 4½ by 4½. But I'm going to basically Mod Podge these onto these hearts and then use the Xacto knife to cut the excess off. So that is today's goal for our craft. Now we're going to see how good Teresa can actually do this. I have told y'all before, I'm not the craftiest, but I want you to be willing to try some new things. I think you guys probably are better at this than I am. So I'm just going to slap the Mod Podge on here because, again, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just going to glue this sucker on. And we are going to then trim it up. So I did get one where I paid attention to how I cut it. And so I have this one. I actually want to put that one up top. So I want this down here on the bottom. And I'm just kind of checking to make sure all of the edges are covered before I actually stick it. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and do this next one. So again, just putting some of that Mod Podge on the heart itself. And they are, they are a little bit raised, so I just felt like it was going to be easier to put the paper on the top instead of trying to fit it around the edge. Alrighty, so stick that on really well. I did cut that one a little bit bigger just to make sure that I got that pink rainbow on there, because that was what I was going for. So I may add some additional embellishments to these. I might find some cute stickers. I'm really just kind of going with the flow with this one, y'all. So bear with me. Y'all, like I said, y'all know I'm not the craftiest of people. So this is like a big stretch for me. Alrighty, so I'm going to come back to this first one, and I'm going to just kind of push that paper over the edge so that I can kind of see where the outline is. And then I'm going to come back with the Xacto knife to actually cut the paper. But this is giving me a good idea of where those edges are. So again, I'm just going to cut it with that Xacto. And what we can do is finish the edge off with just like a little nail file, or something to just kind of buff it and get it smooth. But this is my plan for this craft. And I hope you guys have fun with it. You can do this with some of the other papers as well. You know, just go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or the Dollar Tree, anywhere where you can find just like little wooden crafts for home decor type stuff. And then you can just use the Mod Podge to, you know, to decorate it. So it is a fun little craft, and you can do it seasonally. I don't actually normally even decorate outside of Christmas. So the fact that I'm doing this for St. Patrick's Day is kind of an oddball activity for me. But that is the end, and I'm just going to keep doing that on the others. So again, kind of getting that idea of where that edge is, making sure you get it nice and smooth. So it's good to just find like where it's close to being, I tried to get some that was like flush almost. So that was kind of a good place to start with the Xacto knife. Hopefully you guys are not just seeing the top of my head here. Like I said, we don't normally decorate, but I am planning to hang this in my office on my bulletin board, which is a relatively new addition as well. I'm going to have to come back with better light to clean that one up here. But yeah, so I'm planning to hang this on my bulletin board that sits beside my desk. So you might even get to see it in some of my videos this month, because it is kind of the backdrop for when I'm sitting at my desk. So, so you might actually see this finished on a line as well. Now you guys are going to just see how bad my eyesight is too. Now some of this is also whenever I do that final Mod Podge, we'll kind of smooth some of that down too. But I am, after I end this, I am going to actually probably file those edges just a teeny tiny bit. Might even be good to like find some cute ribbon, maybe to just go around the edge with it. I didn't think that far ahead because honestly, I just am, you know, I struggle with the crafty, but as I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, if we had like some ribbon that went around the edge of that heart, that would be a great little addition. Lots of fun. And I love this deep green on this particular paper. I very much like that. More of like a forest green. So I'm super excited to have that on the March papers with the Yearly Deco. It's like something isn't right here. There we go. All right, come on. Okay, so we are almost done here. So again, just using that Xacto, and I'm gonna cover this with, and I'll go ahead and do it on this one, and anything I trim up, I'll just come back and put another coat of Mod Podge. So I'll go ahead and add that satin Mod Podge once we are done. That's going to just give it a little bit of a shine. I don't have the like high gloss one. I'm not, even though like I love glitter, for some reason I don't like the high gloss Mod Podge. Here we go, ladies. So close. There we go. Alrighty. So I do have a couple little, let's see if I can clean that up. There we go. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do now again is grab the satin Mod Podge. And this is going to kind of help seal back anything that might have popped up whenever I was doing my cutting. So we are going to just coat over all of this. Now I am going to make sure that I get all those edges because I really want those to kind of smooth down. But I'm going to actually go on the wood as well because I want all of it to have that little bit of a good finish, shiny finish. Now don't y'all make fun of my poor craftsmanship, okay? I'm doing my best. I'm trying, and I am having fun. I do actually really like this. I'll have to ask Tori if she has some ideas. Maybe she can paint some little designs on the inside. You know, she's a much better artist than I am, so maybe she can add a little bit of personal touch to it for me. Don't tell my husband I did this on the dining room table without anything underneath it. Okay, y'all can't tell on me. Actually, I have a plate. I'll just kind of lift it up a little bit. So you can already see that it is getting a little bit of that satin finish coming whenever it's starting to dry. You can start to see some of that. So I'm just trying to keep it smooth where it's all kind of going all in the same direction. I don't know how I got so much on that one. Alrighty. I'm sure there's a better way to apply it, but I'm just using the little sponge things. That's the only way I know how, but perhaps there's a better way. It would not surprise me, we'll just put it that way, if there was a better way to apply Mod Podge. Again, just make sure I get all the way down here. And I might come back and add another layer. I'll just have to see what it looks like after it dries. But I would love for you to share your craft with us in our Chaos Coordinator community. So when you try yours out, I'd love for you to just share it with us. If you don't want to post it in the group, I totally understand, but I would love to see what you create. So even if you don't share it in the group, if you could just send me a message with a picture of it, I would love to see it. I hope you guys have fun with this, and I can't wait to see what you do with yours. Have a great day.